That sounds incredible.
Yeah.
Man, that sounds good.
I hardly ever turn the radio up. I mean, this thing makes its own.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly. There's been some nice cars out today.
Dang right, man.
But I tell you what, if I couldn't have a 2J, I'd definitely want an RB.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
That's the second best thing, you know. I guess I just want a Skyline in general.
You and me both, man. That's one of my, you know, that's what I guess gravitate toward is the old Japanese muscle. I like the RX-7.
Oh yeah. Even though it's one of those things you have to know what you're doing with, that's still a cool car.
Oh, definitely.
I love it. Well, that and then I think my favorite generation is I know everybody likes the 34. I've always liked the way the 33 looks.
Oh yeah, I take any,
They're slick.
any of them, man.
But you know, I mean, you still have all the goodies that you want. You've got the RB26, you've got that 6-speed, the all-wheel steering. I mean, you got everything you would want out of a car like that. That is crazy. Man, she don't have no problem stepping out, does she? Oh yeah. I imagine it wouldn't take much. I'm between a K Sport and maybe a BC coilover. Yeah. BC racing. Yeah. I just don't know which. Well then, you know, compared to the Supra, that car is really limited as far as its aftermarket. You gotta pick and choose, and if it weren't for this place down there in Concord, they do everything from Stealths to 3000s. If it weren't for them, I would have been screwed OEM and aftermarket. Feel like it's leaving the earth in a different atmosphere. Oh, I'd get killed. I'd get killed. That's intoxicating. This thing handles really good too. It just hugs. I can't tell you how much I appreciate this.
Anytime.
It's one thing about the mountains, no matter where you go, you're going to see something. I've seen that car around. That's neat. That's neat. It reminds me of Initial D. Yeah.
Like I said, you stay on the gas.
God, it don't take long, does it? Jeez, that's incredible. But you know, I mean, you're able to do that. It's worth it.
Yeah.
You know.
I brought the motor. Would definitely handle 1200.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got a little room.
Little wiggle room. Yeah.
Like a little bigger turbo.
Yeah. But I mean,
you could even tell between fourth and fifth it lost boost and took it a second.
yeah. Took it a second to catch back and go.
Bigger turbo, it's just going to be.
It's going to be more dramatic. Yeah.
I think that's the biggest turbo this car should have on it. I can run this motor to about 87.
Yeah.
Because I've got all the upgraded valve train.
Yeah. You can handle it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she'll rev, you know.
Yeah.
My tuner, he said, you know, you could go 9, he said, but not very often, he said.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Is again, no matter what the car is, you have to know.
You got to know where your limits.
Yeah, you got to know the boundaries. And you got to know what you're dealing with.
All right, Noah, this is my lowest horsepower.
is still, I mean, you know,
still quick.
that's still quick.
After you run it.
Oh, yeah, you can tell. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, just the G's alone. I've never felt nothing like that. I mean, that's a sunglasses jerker. Gosh, there's just nothing like it, you know. Because to see and to read and to watch stuff about him is one thing, but being in one, that's something else.
I think everybody should get her. Anybody ever asked me for a ride, I'm like, yeah, get it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, on an engineering basis, that fascinates me. Cars just do in general, no matter what it is. Even though I don't know a whole lot about German cars and exotic cars, you know, but
It's just phenomenal how one manufacturer can eclipse another. I mean,
yeah.
you're like,
Well, then
they did this. I mean,
yeah. Well, I mean,
phenomenal.
especially, you know, this car, a bunch of cars from that era, the '90s. The way that the Japanese were just, I mean, they were on their game.
Definitely.
Because I mean, the GTR came out, the 300ZX. I mean, all of them were very distinct. The technology that was in them was unparalleled, and to this day, some of that tech is now just starting to become a real thing. You know, and I mean, sure, it may not be completely reliable, and you know, it was in its early phases, but the all-wheel steering and and just the over-engineering.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Speaking of Toyota,
Yeah.
think what they can do today, man.
Well, I mean, like if they could do this almost 30 years ago, surely with the technology we have. Well, I mean, especially.
They could have went direct port injection.
Yeah.
You can run more boost.
Exactly.
You don't pump gas.
Well, I mean, especially like you see how cars. I mean, they're getting faster, they're getting lighter. I mean, we've just advanced so much, you know. But that's my issue with the 5. It's just it just lacks any soul. I think it looks great, you know, in comparison to everything else. It looks, you know what it is if you see it. But at the same time, it's short, stubby. It doesn't look very menacing. You see a Mark IV, and especially being in one and being around it today, the hips, the width of it, the length.
Yeah, just got that sex.
I love that. And I mean, even, you know, and then the 3000, a lot of, you know, a bunch of those cars from that era, very long, very wide. They have a lot of character to them.
Speaking of which, we went to Shady Valley 2 Sundays ago, and there's a store at these crossroads. All you bikers will go off,
Yeah.
you know. And so I pulled in with Steve and them, and here comes in I didn't ask him, you know, the new generation GTR.
Yeah.
And I know it's new. This guy said he had like 7,000 or 8,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
He walked over.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, no GTR guys can be there at Supra. I went and talked to him. He said, hey, would you want a trade? He's like, man, he said, I was going to get one of these. He said, but I got that cheaper than I could get one of these.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I appreciate the offer, and I love that car.
Yeah.
I said, I love this one.
Yeah. Well, that and the money and the time, it's a lot of sentimental value too.
I mean, if I were to trade this, I'd never be able to get another.
Exactly, especially with how it is, and you know, obviously, especially right now, they're getting less and less.
Availability.
Exactly, like I said, unless the Mark V just really did something astronomical and hit and checked all the right boxes, had a 6-speed, and
Right,
you know,
yeah.
really.
I mean, yeah, I know the DCT, which it's not even a DCT, it's just got a phenomenal
Yeah, the
BMW
the 8-speed, yeah, the
I know
ZF.
they're quicker. You don't
That a
lose
human could ship,
boost.
and the torque loss is non-existent. You know,
Exactly, but man, there's just
something about that gear to
catching
gear.
the
Yeah.
man. It's like, hey, I want to, you know, leave some 11s back here. All I
yeah.
gotta do is get
Strong
my
one, yeah. And see, with an automatic, no matter how good it is, it's just you're sitting passenger. Well, that, and then I mean, you know, I can't tell you, you know, this was always a dream of mine as a kid. You know, through middle school and high school, I you know, I could only dream of even seeing a Supra that close, because it is that car. that's big money.
I saw a 3000 GT, man. I wanted that thing so bad. Had the chrome wheels, it's red.
Yeah.
I was actually wanting to look at that Supra again.
Yeah, I think Chad told me that.
I look over at the Mitsubishi place, man, they had that 3000 GT sitting out there, and I wheeled in there, and I was looking it over, and then I looked at the sticker, 62 grand. I was like, holy cow, I thought the Supra was bad.
Well, yeah, then
Back then, that would be like, I'd say like, probably around 100 grand.
yeah, with that inflation, it's somewhere between 70 to 100. I mean,
was like, man,
and then you know they made those hardtop convertible versions too, and they were around 10 grand over what the regular VR4 was.